Hello and welcome to another Arkeys video and to the newest 2 million credit time trial challenge on Gran Turismo 7. We are at Goodwood and we are in the Renault Megane, the sporty version, but it is a road car, and we are on sports hard tires as well. This is the best result from my first impressions run, which I did live on stream. If you are interested, I will link it on the screen and in the description, and you can go and watch that back and watch all my mistakes along the way. In this video, we'll just do a run through my best attempts so far, look at some brake markers and what to do with this car. And if you are enjoying the content, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. It is highly appreciated. Now let's get into my best attempt and look at some brake references. And the first brake marker is coming up on the left hand side. That's the Marshall box. You can see it right here, and you only need to brake a tiny bit. It's all about just stabilizing the car, maintaining the speed, and wait for you to be able to come back onto the power and make sure you don't run wide on the exit. It's easy to go in too narrow and run wide. It's also easy to just run wide straight away to find that thing right in the middle. We are going flat out at the moment, and the next marker is another Marshall box coming up right here, and we only need to brake a tiny bit, and I'm going down to 5th gear. I actually end up cutting too much. That unsettles the car a bit. Here we brake before that tarmac bit ends, and I use a bit of 4th gear. You can also stay in 5th gear, all about just trying to maintain the speed. And now we've got a tricky brake marker. I'm looking at the top of the hill. You've got those 3 trees. I'm using the first one as a marker, and here I'm just trying to let the car settle. I'm really coasting a lot into this corner, and then I can get back onto the power. And here it is crucial to try to straighten out the steering as quickly as possible. On the controller, you are not really always sure of what the steering is doing, but I'm trying to at least think about it. Now we've got another brake marker coming up. That's roughly the middle of this tarmac bit, and now we are downshifting to 5th gear, but we are staying in 5th gear all the way until we are entering this final part of the corner. We're going down to 4th gear, and now we are looking at yet another Marshall box, and we've also got the shadow on the ground. I'm staying in 4th gear, putting in a tiny bit of braking input, want to have some weight on the front of the car and make the tail just dance around those walls at the chicane. We are down to a 124.957, and we are parking the car. So this is a good time for now. It's certainly had some mistakes, so maybe I can improve it a tiny bit more. Now we'll run through it again in chase cam without any interruptions. Braking a tiny bit at the Marshall box on the left hand side, coasting through until I can get fully onto the power, and now it's just flat out for quite a while. And we've got plenty of time to concentrate on the upcoming brake marker, which you have at the center of the screen now. You've got the Marshall box next to the hay bales. I'm slowing down the car just a tiny bit. I was cutting too much. Now I'm using just a bit of 4th gear and back up to 5th out of this corner. And now we've got the 3 trees at the top of the hill, which were my brake marker for this corner, staying in 4th gear and just trying to straighten out the car as much as I can on the exit. This is a long back straight, so you really want a good exit out of that corner back there. Now we've only got a few corners to go. We are looking for roughly the middle of not that tarmac strip, but this tarmac strip. We are on the brakes, down to 5th gear, waiting with that 4th gear until we get closer to that corner. And now we're just staying in 4th gear, braking that at the Marshall box at the left hand side and just sneaking through the chicane the best we can. And yeah, the main thing in this car is to really do late downshifts. If you downshift too aggressively, the car will get unstable, and this track is all about just keeping a steady car and keep up the momentum. I think I can improve a tiny bit more on this time trial. This was my first impressions. This was my first 150 kilometers done live on stream with all the distractions that comes with that. but it was fun to do it like that. And I hope you found this video entertaining and maybe even somewhat useful. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.